Hi, my name is Kathy Dixon. Welcome back to the Math Reflective. I'm a 6th grade math teacher in Illinois, and I'm also a brand new community coach for Open Up Resources 6-8 Math. So this is my 3rd year implementing this amazing resource, and I wanted to start vlogging. I'm able to make one every week. Everyone that's an educator is very well aware how overwhelming the beginning of a school year can be. So I actually will have long days and I want to make a vlog, but I just haven't been able to find the time or the energy creatively to do so. But I'm back in action today, and I just want to share a few things that I've been doing as a teacher of math and using Open Up Resources 6-8 Math. So I'm going to share a little bit about how I'm setting things up in Canvas, what's working well, what's not working well. And we are 4 weeks in with students, and I have to say resilient is a word that comes to mind when I think about everything that our students have been through already. They started with a remote learning schedule, which was very confusing for them. And then we switched over after a couple weeks to a hybrid schedule. Although they're not in person yet, we transitioned our class schedule times and days. And then this week, to make it even more confusing, we had map testing. So that was a different schedule in shorter class periods. So these students have been very resilient. We've also been incorporating social emotional learning lessons for 4 weeks now in different content areas each week. And we've just been talking about the common thing of how can we build resilience through times like these and rely on each other. So that's been really helpful, not only for the students, but I have to say teaching those lessons has been helpful to me as well in my social emotional well-being. So I'm really proud of how far our students have come, how many different things they've learned, having iPads, some of them for the first time if they're new to our district, and certainly using a learning management system such as Canvas, learning all the apps and how we use them for school has just amazed me how our students have adapted, and our teachers as well. I wanted to explain a little bit more going forward what our hybrid schedule looks like and means, and I can go ahead and put a graphic on the screen while I'm talking. In normal classroom, regular school year times, our school has 40-minute class periods. So it's been very challenging, to say the least, to get through the Open Up lessons, which I think require about an hour. Generally, we tried to get through a lesson every class period and a half, and even that we had to kind of keep things moving because there's other expectations, of course, that our schools have for us as far as going over agendas and learning targets and how we close out our lessons. So moving into the hybrid schedule, we'll be seeing each class rotating twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. It's an A-B-A-B-A, A-B-A-B-B type of hybrid schedule. And what's so crazy is never before would we think that we'd be talking about our class schedules in this manner, but now this is a worldwide common vernacular that we all understand. Our class periods will be 70 minutes. Our first period class, I think the first period that we have every day is an exception. That's 10 minutes longer, and that's so that we can do a social emotional learning check-in, and that's our distribution period if there's things that we need to, notes or announcements and things that we need to let students know about. So we're moving from 40-minute class periods to 70-minute class periods in our hybrid schedule from what we used to do before pandemic to now. So that changes definitely how we're delivering instruction a little bit, and also just the mere fact that even though half of our students will be in person at any given time now on a rotating schedule, we will still be delivering instruction as if we're remote. So right now I'm in my home, but I'll just be at school. So the bodies that will be together will be different, but we are still going to be delivering instruction through Zoom. Zoom is our new classroom, right? Into some more detail about the ways that we're doing that, and it's changing all the time. It's fluid. We have to be flexible. How we used to do things doesn't work. For example, cool downs. I loved having cool downs on paper. We do a quick sort. Sometimes we grade them together in class. Now we're remote, so everything is digital. We're not using paper whatsoever. So how do we handle cool downs? That's one of the things I want to talk about as well. Stay tuned. More to come.